Happy Monday, true art believers. Hope you're having a blessed Monday. This is art vlog, I want to say 37. There's gonna be a point where I just don't remember. Obviously, like when you do one each day, you're like, they become kind of a blur, and it's not at that point yet, but it's getting close. There's gonna be a point in time where these videos are gonna be like just one giant mirage, just one giant Mod Podge of videos that I've done. So for those that aren't familiar with what I'm doing, I'm just doing a daily vlog, and as part of the daily vlog, I'm just going to be drawing and talking essentially. And I'm going to be right now. I am currently drawing from George Bridgman's Constructive Anatomy book, and I'm just kind of doing a little bit of copying here. And if you kind of notice that the hands. The copying is actually, it's not the greatest. In my opinion, it's not the greatest. It's a little bit scratchy, a little bit not confident, not sure myself type of drawing. And part of that comes with doing these videos. I find that when I'm talking at the same time and I'm drawing, I tend to draw a little heavier, like just heavy-handed, you know? And so because of that, that's why everything's a little scratchy, everything's a little bit off. But that's okay. That's not the point. The point of the videos is just to kind of get drawing done, get some drawing in for the day, and to kind of say, hey, give myself a pat on the back for doing something of value, or doing something that I feel is valuable to me, and something that I enjoy doing. And something that I enjoy doing is I like to draw. I may not be the best draftsman. I may not be the worst, kind of in the middle. And that's okay. It's okay. I'm not too concerned about that as long as I get a little bit of sketching in for the day. I'm cool. Man, tell you what, Mondays, am I right? Mondays, I woke up, man. I woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning today, and I woke up. I have my alarm like 10 or 15 feet away from me. So I have to get up out of my bed to turn off my alarm. It's a way of tricking myself to get out of the bed and to start the day. I know that in the past, I used to have my alarm. Right next to my bed. And every time it was right next to my bed, I would get up and I just turn it off. Like, all right, alarm, I'm going back to bed. And that's what I would do. I would just turn it right off, you know. So I got up at 5, and I went into the bathroom, and I like, in my semi-conscious state, brushed my teeth, changed clothes, very sloppily, I might add. You know, when you're like super sleepy, you're super exhausted, your eyes are half open, you're just kind of like going through the motions. Your subconscious is taking hold, and all your automatic functions are just kind of going on autopilot. So I was at autopilot. I was just kind of doing my morning routine of getting up, brushing my teeth, putting clothes on, or changing, and I changed into my gym clothes, slowly waddled down the stairs, slowly put my shoes on, you know, briefly, for a brief moment, very minute amount of time, I thought to myself, I could just go back upstairs, go back to bed, go back to my big comfy bed, and go back and snooze and enjoy the comfort of being in my comfortable bed, essentially. For a brief moment, I did think about that, you know. And then I went outside, and as the cold air rushed onto my face, I slowly started to wake up a little bit, took in some deep breaths, And then another negative thought arose in my head as I was walking towards my car. I thought to myself, you don't need to do this. Don't go to the gym. It's not fun. You're not going to do it. You don't want to do it. Why? Just that did arise in my head. That did pop up. And so what I was doing as I was walking, I was trying to do like, not like meditation or positive thinking. I was like, just get it out. I was just thinking to myself as I was going to work, as I was going to the gym. I was like, just go ahead and knock this out, man. Just knock it out of the park, bro. You're like, I'm like pumping myself up. Just knock it out of park. You're gonna be so happy that you got this out of the way early in the morning. Just get it out of the way, eat that frog, and then go about your day, man. It's gonna be such a relief once you get it out of the way. And to some extent, that is true, man. I was quite happy that I was able to get my workout out of the way, and yeah, I was able to get the workout out, and now here I am doing a small, short little video of me drawing from George Bridgman's Constructive Anatomy book. Actually, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. It's looking okay. Obviously, there's some areas that, some angles that aren't perfect. This thumb could be a little bit pivoted upwards. But what's happening is there's some things that are happening in what I'm drawing. Is one of the things that's happening is I'm looking at a book right in front of me, and this book, the papers are they're rounded, and because there's like the rounding of form in the book, there's distortion there, and you're trying to mitigate that distortion. And so if it doesn't turn out to be perfect, that's okay, because you're battling against certain aspects of your image that provide some challenges, inherent challenges. And so for me, the inherent challenges is like I have a book that's providing that has distortion. It's rounding out in some areas. It's not at a perfect angle. It's not like it's flat and it's not facing me directly. This paper itself is rounding, so I'm battling that. I don't because of these videos, I'm not able to move my drawing paper and reposition it so that I am at a better angle to see. So there's a lot of things at play regarding drawing that I think we don't really think about that often, and then we wonder why sometimes our drawings are not as good or as successful as they could be. And part of that is skill, part of that is having more patience, part of that is being more humble with yourself, etc., etc. But this is looking pretty good. I think I don't know if I'm done with it. I might spend a little bit more time with it later on. Just kind of playing around with shading. The book, the drawing from the book doesn't have this much shading. I'm kind of like adding shading to it, to be honest with you. I'm adding more value than the drawing, the source material is providing me. So I'm kind of making up shadows. I'm making up shading as we go. And so if you're wondering like, oh, if it looks a little off, it's because I'm making up the shadows, and I'm making up shadows that aren't there. And if it looks a little off, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to be too upset if it falls short, falls a little flat. This is, it's a sketchbook. That's one of the reasons why you draw in a sketchbook, is to practice and to refine your skills and to overall improve, right? Anyways, we're getting close to the 10-minute mark, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, the rest of your week, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers, my friends.